A unique auction is taking place in Toronto this weekend. Museums from around the world are very interested in a collection of wild treasures. As Christina Stevens shows us, the relics are just as quirky as the man who amassed them.
180, 200, 220, 220.
It's not the usual fine art or jewelry going up for auction in Toronto. It's a unique mix of the weird, wacky, and wonderful. Here you'll find everything from a two-headed calf to a porcelain Uzi to a Borneo skull. Durkheim says for a single collection of this scope and focus to come to auction is rare.
Well, there's a certain key element that's consistent throughout, whether it is indigenous people of different cultures and backgrounds, or whether it's the focus of the macabre, death, dying.
It's all from the collection of the late Billy Jamieson, known as a go-to expert by collectors around the world.
He was sort of Indiana Jones meets Gene Simmons, a sort of heavy metal academic showman.
And this represents only a fraction of the entire collection, which includes, shall we say, some rather unusual items. Dozens of shrunken heads and, oh yes, of course, an electric chair are among the thousands of artifacts amassed by Jamieson, who started collecting after a trip to the Amazon in Peru. He once said he just couldn't stop.
There's the excitement, the addiction to chasing something. When you're chasing a great piece, trying to negotiate the deal, making the offer. It's like when you're a kid collecting baseball cards. Got it, need it. You know, it's like the same thing.
At one point, he bought the old Niagara Falls Museum.
And in it, he discovered Ramses II's mummy, and he repatriated it back to Egypt.
He makes me an offer I can't refuse.
There was even a TV show documenting his exploits until he passed away of a heart attack in 2011. While there are no mummies at this auction, the quality of items is such that plenty of museums and galleries from several countries are among those bidding. And they have plenty to choose from.
650, 650, 650.
Christina Stevens, Global News, Toronto.